Hi guys, Angie here, and I'm with Mr. Property Guy himself. And today we just want to talk about the cost of rent in this T-Pain era. If you are not familiar with T-Pain, is Tinubu Pain. In this T-Pain era, and everything is like the prices are outrageous and ridiculous. I mean, I remember when Indomie used to be 2 for 15 naira, and I think one Indomie is like 250 or 300 naira now. So you're going to listen to like the boss himself, what is taking on the outrageous cost of prices is. So, sir, over to you.
Actually, just a few minutes ago, someone called me and was asking about a room self-contained in Surulere, and I told her that it's 1 million naira a year. And the first thing she shouted was, sir, sorry, why is it like that? Frankly, I don't even know how to start explaining to her why it's like that. But the fact is, rent is pretty high right now, and the bad news is it's going to get worse next year, and the more bad news is going to get worse 2 years from now, like that. So, whatever the cost of rent is right now, trust me, is like the cheapest is going to be ever, forever and ever. And there is quite a lot of reasons for that. The purchasing value of our naira, the cost of construction, then demand also overriding supply, and probably in the next 3 or 4 years, a lot of people that are going to be working in Lagos are going to be coming from Ibadan. Even some people will likely be coming from Oshogbo. So that's like just the facts. And the earlier you can position against that, the better, because that's where rent is going to right now. In another few months, probably, in Lagos for a standard room self-contained, it's going to be probably like around 1.2, 1.3, and then a a 1 bed standard will be getting to like 2 million. I'm not the agent of doom, so don't look at me and feel like it's you agent. It's not our fault, really. A lot of things are behind this, and that's why a lot of people online, particularly on Instagram, have been clamoring for a while for rent cap, and I'll be doing a video on that on YouTube later on. But the fact is, the government cannot force landlord to rent apartment for a particular figure. It's never going to work. And if you're on that assumption, or you are in that that fantasy that at some point rent is going to be so figure by fire by force, better wake up. So as long as demand overrides supply, there are 15 people just for one apartment, there are 20 people just for one house, rent is definitely continuing to go up. So what can you now do as someone staying in Lagos, working in Lagos? Well, number one, if you're not earning that high, when I mean that high, I mean that your annual income is less than, let's say, 5 million, for example, starts positioning in the places that people are moving to. Places like Kobakbe, places like Omuekbe, places like Ibadan. Also, start moving there early. So that by the time, let's say in 5, 6, or 7 years, that you yourself have to move there, you have already bought a property there right now. Because to be very frank with you, you likely have to move there, because the cost of living in Lagos will continuously going up. And for people that earn pretty well, your annual income is 15 million, 20 million, 30 million, and the likes, start investing in rental apartments. You are never going to regret it, particularly if you are investing around the mainland, because the population is here. So start investing in rental apartments for cash flow. Either you are owning it for life, or you are taking it for maybe 17, 20 years, or whatever number of years lease that you are taking it up. So that's my advice for you. If your income is not that very high, position in the places that people are going to move to, position in the place that you likely are also going to move to anyway. And if you are earning pretty well, then start positioning in the places and getting rental apartment there, because definitely that's the next cash cow. So peace out.
You heard from Meet the Property Guy himself. No go they do pass yourself. At this point, he said it's probably just going to get worse. So it's time for us to downsize. Me and you, I'm telling you the truth, it's time for us to downsize. And he mentioned that you can get more on this topic, or he's going to make more videos on this topic, rent cap, on YouTube. While we wait for other videos, you can still check up on our YouTube or other social media pages for more topics relating to real estate in general. Bye.